This Saturday marks 60 years since one of the darkest days in Texas history. On August 1st, 1966, a gunman opened fire from the University of Texas Tower, killing 17 people and injuring dozens more. The tragedy forever changed the UT Austin community and is widely considered the nation's first modern mass campus shooting. We are joined this afternoon now by former U.S. Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison. She was a law student who was on campus at the time of that shooting. Senator, welcome to our show and thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. It's hard to believe it's been 60 years since that day.
Yeah, I would imagine so. As we mentioned, you were on campus that day back in 1966. Talk to us about where you were at that time when all the shooting began there.
Yes, I was in law school and we were in class, and all of a sudden the doors fled open in the classroom, and someone from the dean's office came in and said, "Leave immediately. Do not go to the main campus. Just clear out because there is a shooter in the tower, and do not go to out to try to see because we don't know if there are other shooters. We don't know the safety." So, of course, so many of us in the school went out to see what was happening.
Hmm.
And you could see the shots, you could hear the shots from the tower, and you could see this little smoke that came from every shot. And we were all, of course, horrified because you knew that every shot could have killed someone,
Hmm.
and in fact did. But we had no, of course, no social media, no cell phones. Everything was word of mouth and just trying to find out what had happened. But we were watching it happen from the law school uh, terrace in front of the law school. We could hear the shots, see the shots being made. And of course, he went around the
Mm-hmm.
tower, so it would be on the left or on the right or in the front, and it was horrifying.
Yeah, it sounds truly terrifying. I mean, even these 6 decades later, how has that experience stayed with you after all this time?
Oh, you never forget it. And of course, back then, nothing like this had ever happened. It was so unique. Now, unfortunately, we've had more experience seeing horrendous things like that. But to know that people kill other people they don't even know, that for no reason, that person is just vulnerable. And so it is a reminder every time I see a school shooting or a shooting that is against innocent people where there's no conflict, but someone is just deranged. You do think back to that time.
Yeah, as you mentioned, sadly, the deadly mass shootings similar to this have become far more common since 1966. I'm thinking about all the students who do active shooter drills on top of preparing for fires and tornadoes even, and the law enforcement having to add additional training to respond to situations like this. I'm curious about whether you would say we're in a better place today when it comes to preventing gun violence like this.
Well, you do have more communication capabilities. So you do have social media, you have instant news, you have cell phones where you can be told immediately if there is something around you. So from that standpoint, we are in much better shape. But from the standpoint of a society in which you have to teach children how to get out of a building if there's an active shooter, and I can never get out of my mind the terrible school shooting right in our own home state where little children were under desks and there was a live shooter. So that is not a good message. But the fact that we do have the communications to help people know if they are in danger, that's good, but we've got to do more to curb the violence that we are seeing, especially against children.
Yeah, and not to put you too much on the spot, but what might some of those solutions look like to be able to prevent some of these tragedies from happening again?
I think we have to come down on gun violence, gun use. I think we'll always be able to have guns, and I'm pro-gun, but to teach children from the earliest stage how to treat guns when you are hunting, but also that guns are not for violence, that guns are for protection or they are for recreation, but they're not for violence. And I think the kinds of guns, the automatics that didn't exist back in 60 years ago, automatics are even more dangerous for common use, for civilians to have uh, automatics that are not for hunting, that's a concern. And I think we need to have better regulations on guns, but make sure that we never, ever give up the Second Amendment, because that's one of the reasons that we are free and we stay free.
Hmm. Well, that conversation will certainly continue well past this particular segment on our show. But why do you think that it's important for UT Austin and the city of Austin itself to remember this particular tragedy?
Well, certainly it is a reminder that um, these kinds of things can happen. I think we have a lot more security now. We didn't have it then. And it is part of the history of the University of Texas, but it is not something we need to learn from it. It isn't something we want to remember fondly, but we do learn from it. We have made much more strides in who comes on campus, the security for our students, especially in dorms where we're living on campus. So I think we've learned a lot from it. And when you have a terrible tragedy like this, that is the only outcome that is acceptable.
Well, that again is former Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison, who was on campus back in 1966 when that UT Tower shooting began. Senator, thank you again for joining us and for taking time to revisit such a tragic time, and we appreciate you yet again doing that.
Well, thank you. I love Austin and I want it to be safe.
All right.